Leviosa.
Nope.
This can't be your first choice. Let's just say.
All my students.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm still whooping you.
I do need joy and
Hey, can be risky. Go for it. Too much. Ah,
Happens to the best of us.
too much. What's good, YouTube? Shuggleman Gamer here. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the previous video, we're going through the intro of the story in Hogwarts Legacy. We're a student that's a 5th year, but going into Hogwarts for the first time. On our way trying to get to Hogwarts, we got tapped with this dragon. And my assumption is they probably protect us for a reason. Probably has something to do with that port key that is Professor Professor Fig. Professor Fig's wife apparently had. And then one of his I guess a colleague or a friend died along with the rider of the chariot. And apparently went through something, some portal, apparently something that only our character can see, actually go to. We don't go to the vault. Maybe find one of the memory things like they did like Dumbledore did in the movies. We see a memory. Never seen that memory. Then some powerful goblin came in, wanted to know what we had, wanted to give it from us. And then we tried to defend ourselves. And it looked like the goblin is strong, because it would take the magic that the Professor Fig had. But I guess the goblin had a counterattack, and it made everything go whooshy whooshy. And then some giant sentinel came out of the ground. Then we had to escape. Then we eventually go to Hogwarts. Then we got the whole ceremony thing happening with the hat. And I ended up going to Slytherin. And then we got to know some of the people that's in Slytherin. Know about Sebastian Salo. He might be the potential troublemaker. And I think the other person is Reyes, but I don't remember her first name. She seems clever and driven. Another one is Ominous. This is his name. He seems like a cool person, but also at the same time he looks mysterious. So let's see how he is for now. Now we're in the part where we're gonna try to get to our magic defense classes and go to charm classes. That's what we're going right into right now. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do, like I said, leave a like. Like it. I'm not playing. I'm just playing. Do whatever y'all want to. Do whatever. I'll try it again. If you like it, leave a like. If you want to say, put it in the comments. If you want to see more of this stuff, just subscribe. I'll be posting videos on this stuff. Without further ado, let's go.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I wouldn't say masterfully.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well,
Clearly.
Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. You can track available quests on the map. Okay, this represents main quests. 3 main quests will further the story. Unlock new features and gain XP. Also, this potential be side quests. Okay, cool. Might do those off screen, maybe. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track quests with X. We'll try the dark arts first. Defense against dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Gotta see what I can do. Cast your Charm Compass. Charm Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Okay, now I got that settled. Go on through. What's over here?
Revelio.
Guess not. Put that another time. At the class. Oh. At a checkpoint.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What is this? Nice to meet you, kitty. Okay. Stay out of trouble. At the class. Oh! What's not here? Make sure I get all them checkpoints. Gotta have them fast travels. You are so creepy. Got that one. I'm like I hit you in the eyeballs.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Here's a Sebastian.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She did with ease, like it was no problem.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
The same thing. 4. Okay. Okay. Get it. Get it. Made it. Levioso.
Levioso.
Very simple.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I have to be the first one.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Okay.
Levioso.
Good.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
the basic cast. Well done.
Got it. We drop it.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want
Okay.
a fair duel using
Get it.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Not yet.
Complicate things.
I'll give you the ground. I'm still gonna get it. Come on. Oh,
I know.
Levioso.
nope.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say.
If only all my students
Maybe
would
it is, maybe it's not. I'm still whooping you.
I do need joy and lively duels.
Protego.
Come on, dance, dance.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Get it, get it. I'm schooling you, boy. Come on.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yeah. Nice match, man.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was a big quick class. Quick class session. How you doing, Sebastian?
Nice work.
No hard feelings?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't
thank you.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Say what?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you.
I knew you was
I'm
trouble.
sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
All right.
Till next time.
Got a reward? Quest. Depends on how close that person is. Well, no. Go to class first. Let's see. Okay. And nothing else. Look at the map. Side quest. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a dark flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Gotcha. Oh, there's two of them. And which one is that? It's by the entrance. But first, I'll go class first. Don't be late on the first day. Please give up appearances first.
Professor Ronan
Hey, there we
tends
are.
to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Begin class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh,
My, the summer months must have really
That's
taken a
living.
toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
There's a no.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh. Oh. I think it's Akio.
Akio.
That's right.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's
She's
enough
the
of
best.
that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Why was that start?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay.
Accio. That's it!
Ah,
Lose your composure.
man. Like it. Now.
Excellent control there.
Okay. Get the yellow.
Very
Stop now.
good.
Stop. Stop. Okay.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's
Yeah.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh, great.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I know how to do it now. Just get to a happy point on the yellow one.
Watch this.
Alright.
There we go.
Points, huh? Here we go.
Accio.
Now. Stop.
Splendid!
Bisha.
Woo! Barely. Really? It's gonna be a struggle. I don't want my ball and then knocked over. Hold up. I don't know how the rules is. I don't know if you not get them knocked over.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Yes.
quite impressive. Let us see this.
Oh, come on now.
Yes!
Hey, can be risky. Go for it. Too much. Ah,
Happens to the best of us.
too much. I tried.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, come on now.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
More like cheating.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Okay.
Here we go. That is how
time
it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Man. I got the 50.
Watch this. There we go.
Oh, she's supposed to be 50. Yes. I think it was correct.
Accio.
Stop.
Nicely
Presto.
done. Be sharp. Phew.
All right. Time it. Oh, no. But still won. Yay.
Oh, very good, both of you. Well done.
The tie. Ooh, she good, though. She really good.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Yes, you
Took
did.
me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, that's cool.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not
Way
to mention
cooler.
quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it
Oh.
never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That sounds cool.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think
to meet
Professor
you.
Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Okay.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work.
A
on
word,
humans.
if you would.
Okay, sorry. I'll be nosy.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm
It was
is
more
there in
exciting.
the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Oh, yeah?
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right. Guess this is for the main quests.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, I think with that, I'll call it for the night. I'll get ready for work. So, like I said, I'm enjoying this game right now. Fought a duel and won. Did some charms right here. And won that again. I feel like I wasn't going to win against her, but I ended up getting them win on the second round. But so far, she looks like the same character, Nati. Hopefully, we can be friends with her or whatever like that. And hopefully, we'll do something more in the next video. Hopefully, we can make it longer too. But right now, I have to head out. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to say, put in the comments. And anything you want to say or do, or give me any tips if y'all played this before or not. And if you want me to do side missions, let me know. I might do side missions on the side, or I'll have a recording too. Who knows? Gotta let me know. It's been your boy Shango. I'm out. Peace.